Hi, this is Professor CC19, and today we're playing level 2558 on our quest to the end of Candy Crush Saga as a special dedication to Karen. Now, this is a hard level, and I would agree to that because this is my 7th playthrough for recording purposes, where we have 22 moves to collect 8 licorice, 12 chocolate, and by far our most difficult order, 16 yellow candies. And that's difficult because we don't have yellow candies naturally spawning on this board, which means we need to get them from lucky candies. And we can bring in lucky candies as boosters, but the only way we get them naturally on this board is from the dispensers at the very top central columns, kind of in these isolated areas that look like the number 7 and reverse on the left side. And in order to get those lucky candies in a position where it would be easy for us to collect them, we need to collect our chocolate, which then allows keys to come on the board. If we collect 3 keys, it opens up these diagonal sections, and then the licorice will start to flow. Once we clear that out, we will have lucky candies. All in all, this level is very difficult and very frustrating as well. So, Karen, I understand you, and I feel you here. Now, I think the most important element of strategy on this board is understanding it, number 1, and I hope that my explanation was not confusing. I hope you can understand this board. But then the most important aspect of playing this board is collecting the keys. If you can collect the keys within the first, I would say 5 to 8 moves, you're going to have a decent chance of beating this level. If it takes you longer than that, it really is going to be a struggle. You might get close, but I don't think it's possible to collect enough yellow candies from the lucky candies if you have less than 14 moves left. So I'm going to try and collect my keys before I reach 15 moves. And to do that, I need to take out the chocolate that's blocking them from coming onto the board. Now this is good. We have our first one. We can take out more chocolate with that striped candy. And here we go. We're getting great cascading. This is by far my best board. All right, so we have all but one of our chocolate collected, and it took us 2 moves to get my keys collected, all 3 of them. That is by far the best I've ever had. Yes, it is luck, but it took me 7 boards to get that luck. Before, my best board was 5 moves to collect all 3 keys, and even with 17 moves to collect the rest of my orders, more specifically the yellow candies, I still couldn't get it done. One time I didn't even get close. So having an extra 3 moves, having 20 moves to get those yellow candies collected is going to be a huge help to me. Now there's something else I need to mention here, and it is a glitch. I'm not entirely sure if it happens to all people, but for me, playing on a mobile device, this is my mobile phone, the licorice gets collected quicker. Now, what I mean by that is I don't have to collect all 8 on the board, and there are 8 on the board, to be credited with completing my order. For some reason, this is just for me, I don't know if it's for you, Karen, but I only have to collect 4, because for every licorice I collect, somehow it's counted as 2. So watch what I mean. I'm going to collect this licorice with a purple. Watch. I'm going to collect my chocolate also. But watch what happens. My order goes from 8 down to 6. And notice there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the board. I only collected 1, but it gave me credit for 2. Now, either way, I still want to take out all 8 licorice on the board to give me space, but that is a little bit of an unfair advantage for me if that glitch isn't happening for everyone, because it allows the lucky candies to turn into yellow candies quicker. Remember, lucky candies correspond to your orders. If you still have licorice to collect, the lucky candies could turn into licorice also. Another part of strategy is trying to get rid of all licorice, and then the lucky candies will always be yellow. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to collect more of my licorice. Once it's all gone, I have space, and I have a lot of time to deal with these lucky candies. All right, so now I'm at 17 moves left, and I already have some that are starting to come onto the board. I'm going to take out another licorice, give myself more space. What I'm going to try and do also is keep the lucky candies bunched together, because if I get yellow scattered all around this board, it's going to make it much more difficult for me to work. With yellow, that means there's 6 different colors on this board, and that makes it very difficult to make matches and specials, say if I only had 5 colors. So I'm going to try and keep all the lucky candies in the center, which is the easiest area to work, to the best of my ability. And I'm going to match all the orange together. It's going to open up 2 lucky candies and create a stripe. I'm not going to send that stripe off right there because that's going to draw lucky candies on the sides of the board. I'm going to collect another lucky, bring that yellow down towards the bottom. I'm going to set things up for me to make a match with the yellow. You have to actually collect them. They can't just be on the board, so we match 3 together, and our order is reduced to 13. And here, this is beautiful. I can create a color bomb with the purple, opening up another lucky candy. And if I can open up enough luckies, I can just take out yellow to fulfill my order now. So let's see here. I am going to send off this stripe now. Oh, the color bomb's going away. All right, so that's not what I was hoping for, but still, that's pretty good because that color bomb took out a color. It looks like it took out all green. Now with less green on the board, the colors are in higher concentration. It's almost as if I had 5 colors on the board again. So that should make it easier for me to collect the yellow. Here we go. We set 4 together. That creates an extra 1 in that striped candy. We have 8 moves. We have 7 yellow. And we have a bunch of them right near each other. Here we go. There's 3 more. We're down to 4. I think this is the board. I have waited, a very painful 6 attempts. But I think this finally is the board. Now I want to make sure, because I need 4. I can't just match 3. That would leave 1 lone yellow candy left. I need to make sure I can match that red, and that would automatically collect 4. So let's see here. How do I want to go about this? Or should I just collect those 3 and go for a yellow elsewhere? I think that's what I'm going to do, because I do not see how I can collect that red. So I'm going to collect those 3 yellow. I'm going to hope that this is going to be enough. All right, setting these as close together as possible. We got it. I'm going to open up the red. We finally got it. All right, Karen, it took me 7 tries. This level is really difficult. I understand you. I feel you. This board is so frustrating. Holy cow. All our leftover luckies turned into color bombs. That is amazing and very surprising, actually. But yes, I got this done. I was committed to not using boosters on this level. You said you don't have any boosters to use. I'm also going to show you how you can get free boosters. So to anyone else watching, don't leave just yet, even though I've beaten the level. It is probably going to be helpful to you to hear this information. So that is how I beat level 2558. Strategy, go for the keys as fast as possible. The quicker you collect the keys, the better your chances of beating this level. If you have the glitch with the licorice, it's going to make it easier for you. But either way, I recommend taking out all licorice on the board and then try and keep the lucky candies grouped together as best you can. It's going to be harder for you if the lucky candies are all spread out. Keep them towards the center, which is probably the best place to work with them. So that is the strategy. If you do want to bring in boosters, number 1, go for the free ones, and I'm going to tell you how to get them right now. But if you don't have free boosters, if they're on an off day and they're not offered on a certain day, usually Sundays free boosters aren't always offered, you can bring, I would say, a color bomb from the start. That would probably be the best booster. It would give you a sure chance of collecting at least your first key, and it would concentrate the colors down, making it easier for you to collect the other keys. Now, this is how you get free boosters. Number 1, the mini games. The trophy on the right side of your screen is probably the most important feature in this Candy Crush entire gaming experience, because there are mini games that help you beat these levels. So we have the space race, and also if you scroll down, the space dash. The one I'm talking about here is the space dash. As you can see, this little green spaceship with a color bomb inside is lit up. That's because I just beat a level. That means the next time I go into a level, any level at all, it gives me a free color bomb. Now, I think there's one exception to that. I think there's a handful of exceptions. Tutorial levels, you can't bring in free boosters to tutorial levels because usually the board is set up a certain way to teach you new elements like crystal candies or the candy frog in level 606, although that is a good level to earn these boosters on. But that is the first level. If you beat more levels, you get more boosters. If you can beat 5 levels in a row without losing any lives for Space Dash, you can enter any level with 3 extra moves, 2 stripes, 2 wraps, and 2 color bombs. That's what it says. Pass levels without losing a life to get awesome boosts. The more levels you beat, the better rewards you get. And unlike before, if you lose a level, you don't go all the way back down to start over again. You just lose 1 level. So say I was on the 4th level, which is 1 color bomb, 2 stripes, 2 wraps, and 3 extra moves, and I lost, I would not go down to nothing. I would lose 1 stripe and 1 wrapped and still have the other boosters. So that is the easiest way to get free entry boosters. If you touch the spinning wheel on the right side, right above the trophy, there's other ways you can get in-game boosters, which are more valuable. You can win gold bars by participating in the episode race, trying to finish your set of levels faster than other players. No idea who these other players are. I think it's random. We have the daily booster wheel. You can spin it every day. It looks like there's 2 hours left and I can spin it again. There's the Fantastic 5 where you try and earn points with other players to get free rewards. I think you can get you can get free time with the color bomb from this, but you can also get a lolly hammer, a switch hand, and a UFO, which is probably the most valuable. And we also have the daily win, which is pretty easy. You just play every day. You beat you beat your current level of progress, and it gives you a sticker. You do that 6 days in a row, and you can get a free lollipop hammer and a UFO. There's Candy Chronicles. I completely ignore this. It is a gimmick. It is a discount, and if you don't intend to spend money on the game, you're going to want to ignore this also, because even if it's like $3.99, what is it? $3.99 for a set of boosters, and it reduces it to 99 cents. It's a reduction, but I'm still not going to spend physical money on a game. Candy Chronicles is a gimmick in Candy Crush. It is not useful. Treat Calendar, it's the last one. It also is useful. You beat levels. No, you don't beat levels. You just have to come into the game, just log in, and you keep getting free boosters. If you do it 7 days in a row, you can get a free switch hand. So those are some of the ways you can earn free boosters. With the Treat Calendar, the Daily Win, Fantastic 5, Daily Booster Wheel, and the most important minigame, the Space Dash, so you can get free entry boosters. And that is almost always active. Like I said, sometimes Sunday, usually, you can't get the Space Dash. I'm not entirely sure why. But for the most part, that is the best way to get free boosters to help you with any level you may be struggling on. So that is how we beat level 2558 with any boosters. That is how you can get free boosters. If you found this video helpful to you and you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Karen, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you can pass this level. And if you are stuck in any other level of the game, anyone else watching, please leave a comment below. I will try and help you with that. And as always, thanks so much for watching.